All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another day. Welcome to another session of going live and sharing with you some ideas on decisions and attitudes. So here we are. We are on day 3, and it has been a phenomenal 2-3 days. Thanks for the support. Thanks for everybody who joined in before. Thanks for anybody that commented, and my amazing friend decisions and mentor Harrison Klein saw me yesterday on the cast, and really appreciate you very much listening and being here around. Today is going to be very special and very to the point in terms of what we need with regards to attitude, what we need with regards to our decisions to get to that next level, right? So welcome. If we have not met, here it is. I'm going to start my screen sharing, and we're going to get going very quick. We don't want to waste time because time is precious. We only have now, and here we are. Welcome. Well, this whole week's been about your goals and dreams, and we talked about goals on Monday. We talked about self-image yesterday, and today we're talking about decisions. So my name is Kamal. I'm a business and mindset coach. That's my newly published book. I'd like you to grab a copy and get into that email list so you can get the taste of it, the first chapter, and a few bunch of other really tidbits that can get you going, right? So we've got 24 years in management, recently as a VP and GM at Republic Steel. I'm a Think and Grow Rich expert. I love that book, Think and Grow Rich. We're studying it as a group on a weekly basis, and this is just phenomenal. It's changed my life. Now, this book, the forward, is by Laurel, and we're going to be talking more about that in a minute. So let me go here to full screen, see how that's going to work. And as I said, it's not too late. If you're enjoying this, it means some of your friends could be enjoying this. So I encourage you to invite them, share it with them. It's going to be recorded and it's going to be available, but it's better if they see it live. There's something about being live that has a different kind of energy. All right. We can get more into that in another session, maybe on Thursday on the Q&A. But live is something, you capture something different. There's a different frequency. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. So welcome again. This is going to be incredible. This is the what I call the seminar with results that stick. And the reason it's going to stick is because you're going to get a piece of paper and pen, and you're going to write a few things down as these ideas come to you. I'm going to be sharing a few things with you, and it's going to be up to you to act on the ideas. But for you to act on them, you have to write them down. All right. So here we are. So quick review. Day 1, Monday, we did goals. And this is, we're talking about the big goal. We're talking about the things that you've never done before. We're talking about the things that excite you and a fantasy kind of goal. On day 2, yesterday, we talked about self-image. Your current results, the income that you're in, is not going to surpass how you feel on the inside. And I'm going to help you with that. We're going to help you build a much bigger image on the inside so that the outside world results will change. Self-image is key. And thanks to my mentor, Harrison Klein, I really finally understood it. And we're studying it, of course, now and thinking into results. We study it in this book as well, Psycho-Cybernetics. And it is just phenomenal. So there are many ways for you to get involved and get some of this that we've got, right? I want you to have it. So decisions and attitude. This is the day that you will make a decision that's going to change the course of your life. And it depends on your attitude as well. How can you be in a positive attitude all the time? We're going to talk about that. All right. Again, this is briefly about me, because you're getting some information from me here that is coming from my program, from Thinking into Results. So if you haven't seen this before, welcome. And here's a bit also from my mentor, Laura, who has been phenomenal, helping me with my business systems and that next level ideas and that next level business system that you need in place. So she's phenomenal. This is a picture on the left. We were on Reno, Nevada, less than a year ago, and we're going again soon in Dallas. So this is what she has to say.
Making it, investing it, like working through it. Can't just be sitting there reading a book. So very similar, Bob Proctor is very active about mindset, and that's what he studies. So we're gonna do some goal setting and get you set to have an amazing couple days. I'll be right back.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here.
So I love that, and it's a privilege, and I'm grateful that I'm able to do that, to help the community with masterminding, Think and Grow Rich, really setting goals and achieving them and moving in that direction. And my clients are doing phenomenal. You can reach out and see them. They're on the website as well, and they're available to help you really connect the dots, because some of us, is doubting Thomas, wants to connect, right? So all this is coming from the information and thinking into results. So I'm the product of the product, and thinking results is a phenomenal. It's a life system, right? It's not a one-time thing. I'm going through it now for the 6th or 7th time, and it's just incredible. I'm studying this week actually on leaving everybody with the impression of increase, and that's a beautiful lesson, right? So, but briefly, let's see what the website says about thinking into results from what I recorded here.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to Thinking into Results. Thank you for the support. Thanks for being in my community. This is about your mindset. This is about rewiring your mind. Everybody talks about mindset. Here, I'm going to show you how a step-by-step way to get rewired, to get to that next level. Number 2, eliminate sabotage. Most people don't even know it's a thing. See, as you're achieving and growing and becoming, your old self is stealing you back. Your old habitual behavior comes back again. And this is what we're going to eliminate. We call that self-image. Number 3, skill set and strategy. We get the mind rewired. We get you to really in a beautiful self-image. Now we're going to get you some skill set and strategy so you can earn that more income, double it, 10 times it, 100 times. And number 4, we've earned the money. You're living happy. What are you going to do with it? Learn how to invest it. Thinking into Results will show you how. Click below, buy it. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for the support. Love you all. Peace.
Making it, investing it, like working.
So this is basically just from the book website, and I'd love for you to have a piece of that book, and just to show you that in just a recent history here, came as one of the top 10 activators in the PGI Institute, Proctor. This is what Bob trained us on. And I'm just grateful, I'm honored, because these individuals are 7- and 8-figure entrepreneurs, and they're doing phenomenal. And so for me to be part of that elite group that's helping you elevate to that next level, it's exciting. So now, I just want you to know that you're in safe hands. So today we're talking about decisions and attitude. So this is going to be a conversation that you'll probably remember if you really want to change, if you really connect with it and you really set your mind that, yeah, I am going to change, I'm going to do it. So this is your year. I mean, you couldn't do what you wanted to do in 2022. So let's make 2023 your year. Let's get this mindset right. Like I said in that audio, let's get your stopping that self-sabotage and see how kind of action you're going to take so you can scale, so you can monetize, so you can move. So if you're stuck in your selling, if you're stuck in your business, if you're stuck in where you're at and it's not happening, it's because it's in the mindset. The mindset is not where it needs to be. Now, nobody understands it. Very, very few are. So believe me, you can do this. And the reason I know that is because if I can do it, you can do it. Now, are you doing it, right? Are you with me? Are you hungry, right? Do you know that this 2023 is going to be the most interesting year for a lot of people based on what's happening out there? But we wanted to make it interesting for you. I want you to make a decision that would make it interesting for you, for your pocket, for your livelihood, for your well-being, right? This is the year that I think you are going to make it if you take some certain actions in a certain way. This is the year that you're going to say, you know what, I'm going to focus. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my business. I want to focus on my family. Whatever it is this thing you want to focus on, I suggest you first. Because once you take care of you, you can take care of everybody else. So this is the year that you're going to block all the nonsense and really just be focused on your goals and achievements. You got to block all that nonsense, right? This is the year that you're going to stop tolerating inadequate results. See, it has to come from a sense of wanting more. And if you understood the lesson on goals, and if you understood the lesson on self-image, you'd know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, that's okay. That's why you can schedule time. That's what you can, reach out and say, hey, man, I really need this. This is what I did. I'm sharing with you what I did. I'm sharing you what I studied with this man right here, Bob Proctor. Rest in peace, Bob. He was the #1 speaker in the world to get you to move into action, to get you to become that next person. And I'm privileged and grateful that I had the chance to study with him before he passed away. See, all successful people have mentors. So today we're talking about decision. That's the third element in what I learned from Bob. 3 things, basically, if you ask me, what are the 3 things that you learned? Goal setting, shifting paradigm and self-image, and decision making. That's what I learned. Right. And so today we're giving you the pieces on decision making, but obviously there's more to it. There's more to it in the thinking into results. There's more to it of actually the how is by coming and working with me. I'm going to give you as to what it takes and how you can flip that switch, right? And it starts with what do you really want? And it has to do with your goal. Like, do you really have a goal? And if you don't, we need to chat. We need to see where you're going, how far you want to go. Like I have a mentor now, Laura Landmeyer, and she's like, come on, we need to be doing this and this. I'm like, okay, is this what I really want, right? So you have to evaluate these things. You have to start deciding to grow. Let's look at this quote from Buckminster Fuller. He's the inventor of this cube. Never change things by fighting existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. See, you've been fighting it. You've been pushing and shoving and working hard and working double time, and you're thinking that's the way. It's not the way. Never change things by fighting existing reality. It's a beautiful, beautiful model. If it's too hard, probably it's not meant to be. Now there's a difference between not resisting and not putting up with some grief and just continuing on this track of failure. So to change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. And this is where the self-image comes in. We did goals and self-image. Self-image comes in here as well. And this is what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you how this works. Right? This is the full system right here in front of your eyes. And you just keep looking around. You're going on YouTube, going on different webinars and like, oh, what do I need to do next? This is what you need to do next. This is the 150 years of science and psychology delivered to you. Now, you might not need all these lessons. I'm studying this week lesson 10 and 11. Now, on Monday, with my group coaching, we were studying lesson 7 and 8. Myself, I'm on lesson 10 and 11. And it's connecting the dots. Depending where you are with your team, where you are as a boss, you might need just one lesson, the fear lesson. You might need a terrible or set a decent goal or masterminding. Right? What lesson do you want to be on? You can just focus specifically on that lesson. How would you like to have that in your hands, on your phone, on your iPad, anywhere you go? Don't tell me you don't have time. Everybody's got time. All have the same amount of time. You think I had time when I started this? It says you have to make a decision that you want to start living the life that you deserve. Now I'm going to show you how, right? So briefly, we talked on Monday on C-type goals, and that is the fancy. That's what do you really want? Like, what are you wanting to do? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to grow into? Goals are not for us to get, they're for us to become, to grow into, right? It's going to be exciting. Like what I'm building is just going to be so exciting. With Harrison Klein and Mark Tassoni and a few others that we're masterminding with, it's just going to be incredible. Now, why is this important? Why? So we did the goals, and what's really happening here? See, school gave us valuable knowledge. However, school never taught us how to alter our paradigms. They didn't. Trust me, I had 5 degrees where we never even spoke about this word. So we frequently do not do what we already know how to do, and that's lesson 2 in our teaching, right? They call it the no one doing that. So we have all this information, superior knowledge, but your results are not there. You look at your bank account, you look at where you're at, and then now this is exactly where I was. This is how I resonated with the material. And you're probably resonating with it as well, because you probably have a degree. You probably have a technical degree like I did. You probably have a real estate license. And like, man, I've got this. Why isn't that happening? Superior knowledge, inferior results. Causes you what? Confusion and frustration. And you're fed up. You're like, man, what's going on? What do I need to do? What's really happening? How hard do I need to work? You're probably telling yourself, I'm not probably worth it. This is not good for me. So you have all this information in your conscious mind. This is the top part of your conscious mind. And you have some results. Now you're not happy with the results. You want more. Why is that? How come others are doing it? How come others with a much more broken background? How come others with much more difficulty in their life? They didn't even have the schools that you went to, and they're doing better than you. Don't you ever think like this? Like, what's it going to take, right? What do I need to say to make you say, yeah, this is what I need. I have so much information. I have so much school, and I'm not making the right decision because I have all this knowledge. Inferior results, causing you confusion and frustration. This is what we talk about the self-image. This paradigm in your subconscious mind, this is not taking you anywhere. This is causing you these results. So what do we need to do? You guessed it. Yeah, we want to look at different kind of results. We want to look at a new paradigm. We want to build a new paradigm. Just like Buckminster Fuller said, don't fight the existing reality. The existing reality is that you went to school, you studied so much, you got degrees. I went to school. This is me, basically. I'm talking. This lesson is from me to me, basically. But if I study me, I know you. Right? So let's see this new paradigm. So we need to build this new paradigm so that you can see that you can still make it, but you have to be doing it. Like I have to get you in action. This is not just motivational talk. I don't want to motivate you. I want you to move you into action. I want you at the end of this call, say, Kamal, I really need this stuff. What the hell are you talking about? How do you do this? And then we can get you busy working, moving. I'll get you on an accountability plan for 30 days. And trust me, you will feel it. As some of my clients, they know I'm after them if they skip and if they trip, and because it happens because that old paradigm takes you back, but you can still make it. And this year is going to be the year that you're going to make it. If you decide, and this is decision day, if you decide that you're going to make it, if you decide that you're going to focus, and if you're going to block all the nonsense that's going on out there in your life, right? And stop tolerating inadequate results. You have to say, no, I'm not doing that. Somebody else is going to do this. No, I'm not doing that. This is the year of my opportunity. And I want you to start putting yourself first. See, if you don't put yourself first, you're probably thinking, I'm being selfish. No, you're not being selfish. You're waiting for the company 10, 15, 20 years from now to do something for you. No, you have to figure that out. You have to raise your network. By how? By doing certain things, by looking at what others are doing. See, if I can do this, you can do this, right? Are you ready? Is this the year that you're going to become the man or woman who you've been dreaming about? Is this the year? See, is this the year that we're going to start teaching you all this information? Because most of the time, I'm going to get my notes here, get the little drawing pad here. See, most of us, right, are operating from these current results. Most people do that. They look at their results and they look at what's going on around, and based on their bank account, based on what's happening in the, what they hear in the news, based on what they see in the media, based on what's going on around them, they get all these ideas and they get confused. And they keep getting the same results. So they look at the results and they keep doing the same things. Like you wake up, you go to work, you come back, you wake up, you go to work, you come back, you have some TV. No, we're asking you that we're going to change all this. We're going to change all this. We're going to take a peek at the results. We're going to take a peek at them, but we're going to think of something big in our conscious mind. We're going to think of this idea. We're going to have this dream, this big goal. What is this goal? This fantasy that we talked about yesterday, right? We said we're going to have a goal, fantasy. This is something we've never done before, fantasy. I mean, trust me, it's got to be a fantasy. It's pretty cool to dream. I'm typing with the mouse, so excuse the stretching here a little bit. So you're gonna have a fantasy, and then we're gonna imagine this idea. We're gonna see ourselves in this modality. We're gonna see ourselves doing this. Now, this subconscious mind is a universal mind, and this is what's gonna get you all the power, because this one has 95% of the control. This is what tells your body what to do. It gives it the direction. Subconscious mind says, "Yeah, we're gonna do it," and it doesn't. It's like you're gonna go and pick up a cup of coffee or tea. I just pick it up, I tell it in my mind, and it does it. I don't have to think how much muscle I need to contract and the distance and all. I just say, no, I want a sip of water. So I want a sip of water, and the idea comes in and boom, right? And that's it. You get this idea, right? We need to get this idea and plant it. But to do this, we have to learn a few things. We have to learn about the imagination and perception. We have to learn about memory. We have to learn about the will. We have to learn about intuition and reason, right? So I want you to start thinking here with me. I want you to see that there is more to this than what you really think there is. Let's clear this in, right? We're done with the writing. So now this was like a quick review for you from yesterday. So I hope I got your attention. Because if I don't have your attention, it's not going to work. And I need to have your attention. I need to have your attention for just a few minutes here, right? And if you're not paying attention, I don't know why you're even listening, but you have to pay attention, because this is about to change you for good, okay, for the better. So here it is. You have certain results. You're right here, and you have a goal. But you have to make this decision. Today is decision day that you are actually going to make this goal. You're actually going to own this goal. See, you cannot want and have it at the same time. We have to start seeing it complete in your mind. And this is where some of the mindset training comes in, right? How do you do that? How do you manifest things? How do you get the law of attraction to work? How do you improve your results day in, day out? See, this goal is just at a different frequency and vibration. And all we have to do is have to shift your mind and make a decision to get there without anxiety, with calm and ease. And I'm going to help you do that. Doing what you love. Now, would that be worth it? Would that be worth it to actually have a life on a mission that you actually can do? You wake up and you're excited. This is what we do. This is the magic genie right here. See, all you have to do. Okay, we're going to keep it in red. All you have to do, you are here right now. You're thinking at this level. You're thinking at this level. These are your ideas. These are your results. And we're going to think of a different goal, a bigger goal. But we're going to make a decision that we're going to go there. And you got to stop going back. But most people will make a decision and go back and say, I'll do this when the kids grow up. I'll do this, da, da, da. I'll get a mentor or coach when I'm 70. Well, we're going to be too late by then. You're not going to need it by then. It's time to do it now so we can help you move to these next frequency and vibration of your life, right? I want you to move faster, right? I want you to move faster. Let's see what we got. Gotta decide. Napoleon Hill said, the 1% of the people that make decisions fast are the ones that actually are leaders, executives, and leaders. And in this book, we study that. So if you want to make decisions, you have to make them fast. If you wait, and if you ask, and if you go around and asking for opinions, you're not being successful. So just notice yourself, right? Why are my results where they need to be? How have you been making decisions? How many people do you need to ask? How many opinions? Why would you even ask your family about making $1 million when they haven't made $1 million? Why would you ask your family about opening a business if they haven't opened a business of their own? See what I mean? You gotta change how you think. You gotta decide to change. I decided to be with some of the elite people, and here I am. So I decided in my mind, if you can see in your mind, I'm holding your hand. These are some of the 7, 8-figure mentors that I play around with. And I love it. I love it. So if you haven't booked your coaching call, now would be the time to do it. This is the link, calendly.com, El-Rassi. It's the easiest way to get hold of me. You can try the phone. If I'm available, I'll answer. If not, go to the voicemail, but book an appointment and we'll figure out your situation. What I'm going to share with you is the tools, how the 1%, the world's wealthiest, most successful people do it. And to me, right now, from the live mentors, I have Laurel Langmeyer, but the previous mentors have been Bob, and then Earl Nightingale. Never met Earl, he's a bit older than me, but I mentored with Bob. So this is what we're going to share with you. Like, you are going to get the best of this so that you can achieve your goals and dreams. So that you don't have all the pitfalls. So you can get that thinking into results in your mind. It's the best way possible. See, it took me 22 years to figure this out. And once I did, things changed like that. I'm going to share with you a picture, hopefully soon, that is going to show some of the results of my clients and myself, right? So this is what Napoleon Hill said. Those who make decisions promptly and definitely know what they want and generally get it. Leaders decide quickly and firmly. That is why they're leaders. This is the 1% of the population. And we talked about that yesterday. The 1% of the people that are making it happen, they make 98% of the income in the world. They make decisions promptly. So if this is resonating with you, book the appointment now. If this is resonating with you, you need to make it move. I want you to say yes to you, right? To 85 years of massive success that you can have in your pocket. See, Bob mentored people for 61 years. And he said he's never seen anybody without a mentor that really had grown to that next level. Everybody had mentors. I have 3 right now. Yeah. One for the gym, one financial, and Laurel Langmeyer. So it's pretty cool. Now, you might be thinking, oh, what does it take to work with Kamal? It's very simple. There's no, we'll do this at the end of the seminar. And it's very simple. This is how it is. It's also on my website. It's everywhere. This is what it costs. This is the investment, $6,997, 6 months. And if you want to do it in 2 payments, you do $3,997. It's that easy. Now you're going to spend this anyways. And I'm going to help you do, if you think it's expensive, you probably more need it than anybody else. Because if you can't spend $25, $30 a day on yourself to get mentored by the best, I don't know what you're going to spend money on. You're going to spend it on coffee. You're going to spend it on donuts. You're going to spend it on books. You're going to spend on things that don't work. So this is what I'm giving you, the best of what I have, because you're going to get everything that I have into you very, very quickly. So that's the investment. You're going to spend it anyways by wasting time, by going places. Time's worth money. So this is going to save you a whole lot of time. 6997. And I'm going to share with you more what that entails, how much that had, because it's a lot. We're going to mentor you in this beautiful system for 6 months. That's going to guarantee to move you to, it's going to guarantee, it's 100% guarantee. You do the moves, you're going to move. Guaranteed. Talk to all my clients. They all have results. Every one of them. Every one of them. Now, if you don't make the moves, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. So I want you to, write this down just to remind you of your goal. I'm so happy and grateful now for what? What is your goal? Do you have a goal? Do you see it? Do you see it happening? It's a beautiful line, a beautiful way to actually wake up every day and be grateful and write this about your goal, and to actually see it happen, right? To become that thinking into result student. This is not going to be just for you. It's going to be for you and your family and everybody around you. Just imagine, right? Just imagine that, you can get away from the rat race. You can still have the job. I'm not saying change your job. I'm just saying your mind is going to change. You're going to be in a space with no anxiety. You're going to be in a space with calm and ease. You're going to see things in a different light, doing what you love. The same job, the same company, the same. You don't need to move. You don't need to leave your house. You don't need to leave your city. Would that be worth it? And that's why I think it's a no-brainer. 25, 30 bucks a day. Price a cup of coffee, for God's sakes, right? See, thinking into us is 61 years that Bob has worked on this, and we have it, right? And I'm coaching it, I'm certified in it, and I'm going to teach you that and more because I'm being mentored by the best right now as well, right? So it's a lifetime access to the material, lifetime access to a private group, all the book clubs that we have. This is the investment in you. It's going to be better than what you put in your house. It's going to be better than what you put on in your car or whatever way you waste money usually. So choose to invest in yourself because you have to elevate yourself. If you don't see yourself worthy, I don't know how people are going to see you worthy. See, the moment I started to invest in me, that's when I noticed the big change. See, it took me 22 years to figure that out. 22 years. So let's not have you keep waiting. I want you to access this mastermind. See, in this book, Think and Grow Rich, masterminding is the key. And we mastermind every week. There's a free version and there's a paid version as a business owner to invest together, get real world ideas of what's happening. Or you want a mastermind, right? Like I said yesterday, I work mostly with private people. I have 5 spots open now for this next batch. So it's basically very limited. Otherwise, you'd be in the group. So it's really up to you to sign up today. And when you do that, we'll give you the strategy, we'll give you the business session as well, so that to see where your business is at. If you don't have a business in my system, there's resources to help you start a business, to help you start from scratch, free of charge, obviously, but you have to be one of the clients. See, either way, you're making a decision. If you decide to wait, you're making a decision. If you don't make a decision, you're being indecisive. And we talk about decisions here. We're talking about people who are interested and people who are committed. All right? I want you to be committed. Now, some people, the other, last month, and it hasn't really showed itself as the way to go. But some people were like, oh, can we try? And can we just get one lesson? And so we came up with this, where you can do it just 1 month. Basically, you get the whole thing, the same thing, 1 month, but you don't get access for the full system for 1 month. So I don't promote it. I don't advertise it. And that's why we say we don't leave anybody behind. So this is like for 1 month. If you want to just try and see and get a taste of it, this is what you're going to get. Mentorship, guidance, sales training, the book clubs, 997 due today, right? So, but, it's really not meant to be promoted highly. I want you to be in the 6 months. But, for those who are really scared and the paradigm is really overtaking you, you can always do that, and we'll figure it out. But this is the investment, 6997 in you. It's not really in me because you're going to double your income or triple it. You're going to do at least 1 investment or 2. You're going to feel better. You're going to wake up. You're going to be on mission. And it's going to be the best thing you ever done in your life. Just look at the testimonies. All right, just look at the testimonies. It is just incredible. So book your coaching call. I still have a few more minutes here on decision and attitude because I want to give you the best of what I have on that, all right? But I want to share with you something. The 1% of the people that make decisions quickly are the ones that really succeed. The 1%, that's the 1% of the people, the population that make things happen. They have the businesses, they have the owners, they make the money, they're living the life. They make decisions based on intuition. So if this material is resonating with you, if you are seeing that, oh man, this guy can help me, like somebody's going to help you by the hand and take you, and you're saying no to yourself, right? Just imagine you doing that. It's just amazing, right? And the only reason you're saying no is because your paradigm is so big and so strong, it doesn't let you move. You have to force it. You have to, that step is important because what's going to happen 6 months from now, you're going to be in this spiral one. You're going to be here. You're going to be up and down, and nothing's going to happen. You're actually going to get a whole lot worse. You're going to be here at the bottom. This is where you are today. And 6 months from now, you're going to, now don't ask, don't. You might be saying, well, you don't know what you're talking about. All you have to do is just look back 6 months. Where were you 6 months ago? Where were you a year ago? See, I want to make sure that you're going to get way better. And that's why I'm sharing with you this information. That's why I'm spending 1 hour of my time sharing this. Eventually, we won't even share it. You'll go to a webinar, right? But for now, I'm sharing it with you because I want you to get way better. I want you to start today, get on this trajectory of success. Right? I want you to imagine a whole more life, whole more philanthropy, whole more finances, whole better way of living, financial freedom, romance, health, which area of life. Now, this year, I'm focused on my health this year. I did 2 years ago and I released the 24 pounds, but this year I'm focusing more, right? I want to get physically fit. I want to get toned. I want to be flexible. So we have to get you to focus. So imagine this thing that you want, right? So the business is business, the money is money, but where are you going? And I'm going to use the same material, the same goal setting and achieving for it, because it applies everywhere. I want you to really decide if you're going to become the man or the woman this year. Are you the man or the woman who's going to be making it? Are you going to get your mindset right? Are you going to market and communicate your business? Are you going to start monetizing? Or do you want to scale it? Do you want to do this, right? You see, when I was talking to Les Brown the other day, he goes, Kamal, bet on you, man. When the moment you start betting on you, that's when I will make it. I will persist until. I'm going to tell you the same. Bet on you. I want you to have so much confidence in yourself that you will bet on you, that people will want to work with you, right? See, I bet on me. Once I bet on me, I keep winning, and I want you to win. Just imagine thinking into results. 6 months, me in the equation. You get me part of the package. 12 lessons, lifetime access to the material, lifetime. So I don't know how long you've got living, but you get lifetime access. Interactive coaching session. And it's a small group. Maybe there's a picture in the slide that you're going to see it. Becoming part of that 1%. Right? 2 access calls with PGI. Right? You don't need them, but they'll be available, right? Book clubs that I've added for you so that you can come and really learn, because I want to study the books, so I've added them, and you're welcome to come in, right? Just imagine, right? This is a beautiful slide because this is how Bob started, right? He was broke, not doing well, and his mentor said, you want to be happy, healthy, and wealthy. So do you want to be happy, healthy, and wealthy? Or is your results? See, if this works for millions of people and thousands of companies, it has to work for you. It has to work for you, right? Now, Think and Grow Rich is the big backbone, and if you want to study that, you can study that. And if Bob could do that in the 60s and continue to do it for years, you can do it too, right? So thinking into results is a system that's really going to help you break through, to start this goal achieving, to shift your paradigm, to decide at that next level. This program is designed to help you. Now, you're only limited by what? Weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. Because your mind plays games on you. You're like, oh, is this going to work for me? Can I do this? It worked for him. It worked for her. I can call him and check and see if it's... No, it's going to work for you. How I know that? Because it worked for me. You just have to let yourself in on something bigger. We're only limited by weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. Now, these are just some of my results. And these are some of my clients' results are on my site. I'm going to share with you a couple of those clips from my clients. So if this is something that you want, if this is something that you've been contemplating, don't wait. It's the price of a cup of coffee, and you're gonna spend the money anyway. For me to be on stages with like James Dentley, Forbes Riley, and my mentor Laurel Langmeyer, my mentor Harrison Klein, telling you, it's incredible. Incredible. I don't want to, brag on the results, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. It's the tip of the iceberg. Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? Now, I want to share with you a quick video that is really phenomenal. So let's bring up this video. It's incredible. I really want you to win, and that's why I'm doing this. Now, this is a good video. It talks about the coaching. It's from a very good friend of mine and one of my mentors. And it really shows that what we're doing is really going to help thousands of people. Okay, so let's go here. So here we go. We're ready to share. So I want you to pay attention, because this is not coming from me. Now, I'm learning from Les Brown how, the speaking business. But he came to our podcast and we've talked to him, and this is what he had to say about what we do. These are my Morpho partners, Harrison Klein and Mark Tassoni. We have this podcast and TV show and training that we train on 4 different elements of things. Harrison Klein is a phenomenal spiritual teacher and mentor. Is like, if you want instantaneous change, see Harrison Klein. Mark Tassoni took his company from a few million to a couple $100 million. And Les Brown is the #1 speaker in the world. #1. He's with us. And I want to share with you what he said about our coaching group, about what we're doing, about the movement that we're creating. And I want you to see it. I want you to hear it. So if you haven't been paying attention, this would be the time to say yes on you. Like, say yes to yourself, right? This is what Les Brown, the one and only, has to say. He's 77 years old, and I love the guy. He's just incredible. All right, this is what he had to say.
Well then,
you have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, I'm Les Brown. We're living in a time that's very disruptive, and major disruption requires major transformation. Coaching into results is very needed now more than ever before. Most people are failing now, not because they don't have the ability to do what's necessary, but you can't read the label, you're in the box. When you're in the box, your view is skewed. And so having somebody that's experienced, and this is what this team brings, years of success. And people say, well, experience is the best teacher. No, wisdom is the best teacher. Their collective wisdom will liberate you. Their collective wisdom will give you the keys that you need to unlock your new future and put your success on steroids. Yes, coaching into results. Yeah, going from lip service to life service. If you're ready to win, if you're ready to create a whole life of wealth in terms of peace of mind, good relationships, as well as financial wealth, this is the team. I believe in them, and I know once you experience them, you will say, Les Brown, you knew what you were talking about. I know it's not true because you said it, but I said it because it's true. Make sure you reach out to them. Coaching into results. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
So that's an incredible testimonial from Les Brown, the one and only. He is just phenomenal, right? I mean, Les just gave us a huge, beautiful thing because he means what he says. And we're gonna, Harrison sees him all the time in Florida. We're gonna see him soon again on the show. So the reason I share this with you is because I want you to bet on you, right? I want you to start winning. I want you to start seeing that there is more for you out there, okay? So I'm going to share the screen back again. And I know this is scary. I know you are scared, and it is normal. But 6 months from now, you're going to need a telescope to see yourself. A telescope, like really a telescope. That's what Bob told me, and that's how it is. Some of my clients actually say the same thing. Go check with them, right? So I'm telling you that you're going to need a telescope to see yourself. So we're going to keep this going on Thursday at 2 p.m. Like regularly, we have a Q&A open session. That's tomorrow. So come in at 2 p.m. Thursday if you have any questions, but book an appointment. No one's left behind. We really love to help you. I want you to bet on you. I want you to stop tolerating these inadequate results. And I want you to become the man or woman who you've always been wanting to be. So it's really your call. And I want to welcome Maria here to the show. It's your call to really decide. And if you want this freedom, if you want this time and money freedom that everybody's searching for, it's your time. You know, you're going to be amazed how much free time you're going to have when you never have to think about money. You're going to be amazed. And no, don't be worried about the little investment you're going to do, right? I mean, this is, you know, the picture with Les Brown and us here, but you just heard the testimonial. So it's incredible. And I want you to stretch, right? So we're going to leave you with this. To be able to shape your future, you have to be willing and able to change your paradigm. And that's what we're doing. Thinking into results is meant to do that. We are meant to really unlock all the nonsense that you have. I know it's an attitude and it's a decision, right? Imagine your ability, right? Imagine your ability to earn money is going to change. Imagine your perception will change, your creativity, all that. And once we unlock you, once we give you the new paradigm, the new way, we're going to give you the keys. Thinking into results is the system that's going to do it for you. This change is going to be huge. Just imagine your whole entire life will change. And as you begin improving, any of all these areas of your life are going to improve. Everything will improve. But it starts with making a decision. If you don't make a decision to improve your life, you're going to accept the rut that you're in. You're going to accept the negativity that you're in. You're going to accept the lack, and your mindset's not going to change. So you and I are on the same track of success. You're vibrating at this frequency because you're wanting more, but you need help. I know that, but I needed that help too. So make that decision and start into a system that is proven. This is not a theory. This is not made. This is 100% it will work. This is nothing like you've ever seen before. Nothing like it. So again, one final thing, this is the investment in you. Basically, it's that simple. It's very easy. There's also financing available and all that stuff can be figured out. But first, just make the decision. Make the decision that you want to invest in yourself. This will be the smallest thing you'll ever do because you're going to make a whole lot more from here on. 6,997 for 6 months. Or if you want to do 2 payments, 3,997. All right. So it's an easy thing, $25, $30, the price of a cup of coffee, and you'll have access to me and all my resources and all my teams and everything that I do, you can have access. So it's not just thinking into results. Just imagine everything I've been mentored on, everything I've been coached on, everything that I'm using, I bring into my client. Just go and ask them. Ask Maria, ask Lori, ask Richie, ask Dina, ask all of them, right? So, and for those who are really, doubting, and you're the doubting Thomas, and you want to just put your feet in the water and try, we started this last month, and really it hasn't made a big difference in terms of who signs up and who does not. But if you want to just test the water, right? You're not going to get the whole program, but you will be able to come into the class, you'll be able to attend, and you'll get the same level of mentorship, the same level of guidance for a month. And we'll give you lesson 1, so you can be on that track. And it's $997. So I did this because some of you have the doubt and the paradigm is so strong, you're locked up. I'm like, let's see if this works. But again, for the last couple of months, it did not make a difference. So just decide to come in for the 6 months, and you're really going to be amazed about what's going to happen 6 months from now. This is the ticket for you. $25, $30 a day to have somebody to really keep you on track. It is nothing. It's peanuts. Literally, it's peanuts. So this is my new QR code. My VA came up with this idea, which is kind of cool. So if you're on the road, or if you're watching this somewhere, just take a snapshot of it and make sure you put your name in AskElRassi.com. And let's connect. Change your habits, change your income, change your life. That's what we want to do. And this is actually even a bigger picture of the QR code. This way you can access it very easily. As soon as you take a picture with your phone, it goes to the website, you put your name, and then you'll start getting all this information from me. So with that, that's all I had about decisions and attitude for today. I really want to finish by saying, bet on you, just like yesterday. I said, not bet on you. And you told me when I started betting on me, when I got on that boat and I bet on me and I had that backpack, there was no other way. I made that decision and I moved forward, right? So once you make that decision, things will start changing. The law of attraction will get activated. The law of vibration will still be, that's the primary law, and things will start happening. Up to now, you have all these doubts, but we're going to clear them out. So with that, we have the amazing Maria all the way from Ireland here with us. I want to give a chance to Maria to see if she has any questions on the show, and then we'll adjourn, and then we'll go from there. Maria, welcome. Good to see you here. I love the backdrop. That's so cool. Tell us where you're at and how you're doing. Good to see you.
Hi, Kamal. Hi, I'm fine. I'm doing well. Just join you because I was on another Zoom call, and
Good.
you know, I love the all the theory and all the experience you're showing here. And I said, let me join. It's about attitude.
That's good.
You know,
I love it.
attitude and decision. Yeah, I understand that today is the attitude experience, and I said just to show up a little bit.
Correct. Yeah, I'm glad you did. It's a beautiful lesson, and it's one of the lessons in thinking into results. Once you click, and because it's not just about being positive. People think, oh, attitude just being positive. No, it's not just about positive. It's a whole thing. There's a whole complexion to it, and I'm studying that lesson now. It's incredible. So Maria, tell us what do you do? And I know you've been studying the material for a little bit. Do you want to tell everybody what do you do and how what business you're in, so they can see the kind of people that come in?
I love your material. I love this material, and of course I want to get more results. And by this I need to study with people, like-minded, open people and successful people, you know, like you. What I'm doing, I'm into network marketing, which is people, they don't believe in you know, network marketing, but wouldn't say that, you know. Anyway, I am into something very, very, very good, how to say, a product which is for our health and our beauty. And I would say that's how I get the energy. That's how I living young. And what I want to know that for everyone, everyone can do that to earn money and to look healthy, and especially, you know, we women looking always for being, you know, for beauty. And many women asking me, no, you have done nothing to your face. I said, no, I have done nothing to my face. This is the truth, you know, because these days you have so many things, that injection for lips, for cheeks, for face, for wrinkles. There's so many, but I don't want to put in my body something which I don't know how my body later will affect, you know, because then operation and so on, you know, we always think about beauty. And I find my best thing that this the best product that you apply into your face before your cream. And this is how I have my beauty always with me, you know.
Awesome.
And about, you know, I have only one friend, what she was saying, that's the small things. You know, she said, Maria, please, can I have one of your gel? I said, it's not mine. Just you can go get it. Say, and say, everyone asking me, what are you doing? When I see you, I see your face is changed. It's something different. You say, you know what? I don't want to tell what I'm using. You know, I said, this is mean. How can people ask you? Because they said, I want to look beautiful. She doesn't want others to look how she looks, you know. And I said, that's mean, you know. If you don't want to tell them, please tell me, I will tell them.
That's right.
And that's how, yeah, I'll tell you other time. I was surprised you'll ask me what I'm doing. Actually, but
maybe you can put, you know, your contact info in the post on Facebook. This way people can connect with you and reach out to get your support and see more what you're doing, because, you know, the idea is to help other businesses do similar stuff or grow or get the health products that you're working on, and that's what I want you to do. So put your information in that Facebook link where when we're done or now, and this way people can connect with you. How does that sound?
That sounds good, you know, like actually I'm working at my now website also to let people contact me straight away, and they contact me on the Facebook anyway.
Okay. Good.
That's how it is. But I join you to see how you're doing here. You know.
Awesome. We're doing awesome. I still want to share one more video testimonial from my client on my website. And when we're done, you know, by 1 o'clock or so, then we can have a conversation, just me and you. But let me share what some of my other clients are doing as well. So let me go to this page. And of course, for anybody that goes to my site, you can see this, but I want to share this because I'm recording it and it's a live event right now. So, you know, this is Carlos, he's an IT director. This is Trudy, she's in Mary Kay Products. So they've both taken the material, they both took the coaching, and they're doing phenomenal. So let's hear from both what they have to say. I mean, studying with Kamal and thinking into results has allowed me to focus on my life, my health, my family, and my career. I feel a sense of accomplishment and direction, and my dreams will become a reality. So this is a big deal, right? Because the material, when you study it, is going to give you that new life, that new sense of security. So let's hear from Carlos.
Hello guys, my name is Carlos Cetina. How are you? I wanted to talk today about the program Thinking with the Results. I was invited by Kamal, my coach, and I really appreciate this from him. I think both Proctor's programs are the best when you want to learn about achieving your goals faster. Areas like imagination, abundance, right? Vision, leadership. It really get into my mind that spending 6 months using this program, it really helped me change my life professionally and personally to reach out my goals. I really encourage you to take this training called Kamal is Best, and I really enjoy spending these 6 months with him. It consists of 12 chapters where you need to learn and be disciplined, listen to the videos, and follow all the tasks you need to do, right? In order to do that, you need to use your phone, your computer, so you can read the videos every day, because repetition is key. In order for you to achieve the goals and be in the better level of your life, this is a good program to start. I want to say thank you, Kamal.
So cool. I like what he said, because it's going to be available for everybody on a phone, iPad, computer, whatever thing that you're on, right? You can access it from worldwide, even if you travel, you know. I have a few clients that are on the road all the time, so they just play them in their car and we download the MP3. It's just incredible, right? But Carlos is very modest. He went on to buy a brand new home. He went on to build a pool in his house. That, you know, he's been in the country for 20 years, and in a short amount of time, he built the confidence, he built the courage, and he's seeing a sense of accomplishment and a direction. And that's what we do very, very quickly. It doesn't need to take 6 months. And some of the clients, after thinking of those, they stay for another course, and I just love it. So here's Trudy as well. Trudy says, as a current student thinking of the results, coaching program, it has already given me invaluable information to positively shift my mindset. Learning and applying the TIR system will better equip me in the areas of personal and professional development. I'm excited to experience everything Thinking Results has. So Trudy is a leadership coach in Mary Kay. She has a downline in Mary Kay Beauty Products. You've probably heard of it. And she's always wanted to speak and go on stages. By just studying for me for a few months, the 6 months time, she's gone on to go on stages, and now she's getting paid to speak, and her downline is doing better, and she just improved all around. So let's hear what she's got to say.
Hi, my name is Trudy, and I'm currently a student working with Kamal. He has mentored me in the TIR program, and I just wanted to share 3 things that I have benefited from being in this program. So I've been in just a short time, and what the transformations I think that's really happened in my life personally from taking this information and actually implementing it into my life is, 1, it's the accountability. I think that is a true component for personal growth and development of information such as this, is really having accountability, having someone to actually work through the information with you so you can understand it day in, day out, and how it applies to your life, really, because you want to see results. And so for me personally, I have seen results in my life from really taking action, writing my goals clearly, understanding them, and then taking action toward the goals and having things show up in my life. So I'm super excited to continue to work with Kamal with this program, and I'm so excited to see where I end up and the wonderful things that will happen in my life. So thank you, and hope this helps.
See, it's so good because, you know, it's taking action, it's moving into action, it's not complacency, it's and that's the idea, accountability. It's all together a full, amazing way to get going. So we're coming close to the end of the actual, you know, slides and stuff. So this is again the link. If you haven't signed up, sign up. You're gonna get a whole kind of free resources, and if you want to connect. And like, tell you what Les told me, you know, bet on you. I'm gonna help you bet on yourself. I want to help you grow, and I want you to really succeed. And if I can do this, you can do it, right? If I can do it, you can do it. And it's 100% guaranteed that you will get the results if you do the work. So show up, bet on yourself, and let's make this year 2023 an amazing, amazing year. So that kind of ends the part of the being live and the decision and attitude session. On Thursday, we'll have a Q&A at 2 p.m. So I encourage you all to show up to that session, and then we go from there. Thank you so much.